Greetings, fellow travelers. My name is Sean Leonard, aka DM Chaotic Goof. And if you're looking for adventure, you've come to the right place. This is Roleplay Grab Bag. And we are joined today by our wonderful players, Ashley Morgan, Rachel Gilliard, Kim Wong, and Dr. Michael Tanizaki Kurland. But a few things are different here today compared to a typical Dungeons and Dragons game. No, you won't find any tales of swords and sorcery here. We're going to be seeing if we can stretch the Dungeons and Dragons system to fit around a 2024 crime story. We're getting heisty today at Roleplay. Well, one more time. I'm going to take it from one line ago.
Roleplay.
And we're not going to edit it. So look in the process. We're doing the behind the scenes during the show. Here at Roleplay Grab Bag, we're going to be getting a little heisty today. And we're going to have a couple of interesting mechanics here where our group of spell slingers, hackers, and slashers will have to translate all of their abilities into the modern day. They're going to have to explain how their spells and character abilities, their feats, would work in the real world, or at least a real-ish world inspired by the likes of Ocean's 11, John Wick, Pulp Fiction, and the like. And if they can't do it, they will have disadvantage on whatever rolls they're trying to make. Also, you may have noticed I did not introduce one of the people sitting here today. Kevin Roy, you'll recognize from other Roleplay Grab Bag projects, is not a member of our party. To find out what the deal is... So mean. But I love it though. To find out what the deal is with him, you'll have to keep watching. And to ensure that Kevin is unaware of the machinations of the group, he'll be wearing headphones that will be pumping, I think, the Saints game.
Yeah. Saints game, they're killing it right now.
Saints game.
You guys will know because it's the game that we're winning.
Okay.
the one.
So you'll know when we recorded this based on that one game. And he'll be keeping to himself for at least a little bit of time. So there's a distinct divide between the group.
Keeping to myself.
Also, Kim's taken up modeling and is enjoying some delicious Wonder Pops.
Yum.
Cinnamon burst flavor, I think. Woo. All right. With all of that being said, is everybody except Kevin ready?
Yes.
That is the most information I've got about what I'm doing since you asked me to do this.
He's going in, if not blind, he's going in without sound into a world that he will not understand.
At all. But I'm going to watch.
And I'm excited for him.
You
and with that, let's dive into this episode of Roleplay Grab Bag, London Heist.
Dun, dun, dun.
1, 2, 3, 4.
RPG, roleplay grab bag. Raise up your battle flag. You can handle any game you bring. We'll play anything, so roll the dice. Select your path. RPG, roleplay grab bag. RPG, roleplay grab bag.
We're going to open deep in Eastern Europe, in the mountains. We're going to open with, I suppose I will turn this description over to you, Michael. I believe we're seeing someone walking into, I'll say you were told to enter a room and wait for the person you're waiting for. What do you look like right now?
A very beautiful blonde bombshell, scantily clad, holding a martini.
Very nice.
Feeling it.
Okay, how many olives do you think?
2 olives, of course.
2 olives. So you're in this really beautiful, like luxurious, built into a mountainside, like chateau. You're essentially alone. There are a couple of, guards that if you were to really inspect them as you walk down the halls, you can see that they have holsters. This seems to be a place that is very secure. But you are here for hopefully a night of...
A night to remember.
A night to remember. Yes, indeed. And as you kind of are ushered in by one of the security into a room, you see a ridiculously decadent 10-foot long table bedecked with all kinds of delicacies. There's more caviar on this dinner table than there is inside of fish that are ready to pop. You are, as far as you can tell, alone. And you look out and your breath catches in your throat as you see that this is carved into the mountain and there's no wall. This is just open to this valley that this building has been built into. The money on display is insane. There is one other room that if you were to go in, there's a door to your left, and you can tell there's some noise in there. There's someone in there, 2 seats for dinner. What do you do?
You know, I walk around the room, take a gander, take in the opulence, see, you know, what's going on, and not dip a pinky in the caviar, taste it, and then I'll take a seat.
Okay. As you take a seat, behind you is this very imposing, old-timey, I mean, it's Renaissance style. It could literally be, given the money that's at play here, a Renaissance painting of some kind of Eastern European baron or count bedecked in steel armor with a red-black cape, wielding a massive sword. Why not a perception check? When are you rolling for? First roll?
Perception.
First roll.
What is my perception? Great question.
Come on, rapper.
19, so that's pretty good. Plus 4, so 23.
Okay. You have rolled so highly that I'll give you dialogue instead of just a brief description.
Nice.
You can hear what sounds like a young man speaking in halting, stuttering English, just saying, "Please, you've taken enough, please." And after some time, you hear what sounds like a belt buckle being undone, just like pieces of material and metal clinking as some, you can only guess, restraints are being released. And the door opens. You see an incredibly pale 18-year-old. They look like a bodybuilder, but like a really sick one right now. Like they're a little wobbly on their legs, and you can see 2 medical staff on either side of them seem to be like helping them out of the room. They're barely walking, and it's not under their own power. And you can see just faintly, you can see what looks like a band-aid where you would get one if you had just been in the hospital. Walking out behind them is a very old, very flush in the face gentleman with slicked back white, shock of white hair. They also seem to have some kind of a band-aid for some kind of an IV.
Band-aid.
Well, you can imagine, if you would like, roll medicine.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah, just to see if you can intuit this.
12 plus 4, so 16.
Among the rich and famous here in 2024 or 5 or whenever you're watching, blood boys are a thing. Where a very, very healthy person will have to have a really strict diet, and then they'll cycle their blood through a wealthy elderly person for
typical
a fee.
billionaire's diet. I get it. Yeah.
And as this billionaire comes out, kind of mopping their brow, they put their handkerchief away and they kind of smile as they see you. You recognize this as Count Strahd, who you are here to see. And he like walks over to you and he kind of just opens his hands. "My dear, lovely to see you. Apologies, did I delay you too long?"
Not at all, handsome.
Oh, you are too kind. Well, have you been given everything that you need?
Oh, of course.
All right, excellent.
I'm just here for your pleasure.
Oh, you'll make me blush. Give me a moment. And he like kind of starts to look around the table, and you can see his like smile is occasionally creasing as if he's displeased at some minuscule detail that is incorrect. And he like adjusts a fork, just so, one of the 16 forks on his side of the table. And you can see him just flick his eyes towards the door, and the look in his eyes at that moment, it looks like somebody with an intent to kill. And then just like that, It's gone, and he's smiling again. And you have dinner. The conversation revolves around stock markets, as well as asking you deep personal questions about your childhood, your background. Count Strahd is having all of this wine, like incredibly expensive, and he explains to you how expensive it is. He gets a little in his cups, and you get the feeling that he doesn't usually let loose like this. And you wonder if perhaps this charm that you're laying on him has been particularly effective for some reason. Is there anything specific that you would like to do during this dinner?
I'm asking of, in no uncertain terms about a man who. I should have read my backstory a little bit better.
That's okay. Count Strahd, as you search through your notes, Count Strahd is like naming all of the things that he's taken from various other, like, in the 1500s, my great-great-grandfather, Count Strahd, took this relic from someone he defeated in what is currently Siberia. He starts talking about how, the great Khans were pitiful compared to the von Zarevich legacy and clan. They just don't happen to tell everyone in the world about their conquests. And you can tell, really likes having a rapt audience, somebody who's there to listen to them.
And completely listening, super interested, especially asking if he has or knows any connections to whoever you want to be incorporated. Also, if he may have crossed paths with Victor Senior at any point in time.
He kind of, his brow crinkles when you ask questions that aren't directly about him and his family, as if he's like, well, this isn't what I'm here for. But it's very brief. He hides it. But rather than answering, he kind of goes, "Oh, I have something I have to show you. Just wait one moment." And he walks to the other side of the room and starts to look behind them, cover and type in a code. You didn't see a keypad, but it appears that there is one where he is. Is there anything you want to do while they're doing this process?
Yeah, I'm gonna, if I'm far enough away, I'm gonna cast clairvoyance to see what's going on.
Given that this is 2024,
Right.
What does it look like? How do you translate clairvoyance into the modern day?
Yeah, so it's a series of mirrors in the room where he has a window that's slightly ajar. I have a spoon going on like this.
Nice.
It bounces off a metal suit of armor, and then just use
So let's say that while you were inspecting the room when you were alone, you were gradually turning
things. Yeah.
Because you were I clapped that keypad the second I walked in here. Okay, excellent. You can see their code is 8 digits long. You can note it down, but you have the code.
Okay, great.
It's 8 digits long, but there's nothing that you can see immediately monetarily valuable in there, except some long implement that's wrapped in velvet. And as they kind of take that out, they kind of go back over and they lay it in front of you and they unwrap it. And it is a massive sword. Just a truly you would think unwieldy in the extreme, but people must have used it at some point.
Wow, can you even use a sword like this? It's so massive.
Well, my family has trained with this very blade our entire lives. Of course I could wield such a thing, but
amazing.
It's so valuable and precious, and it would be impolite to raise a weapon with no intention to use it.
What makes it so precious to you?
Well, it has slain kings and queens and even counts over the past 800, 900 years.
Wow, does it have a name?
It does. Perhaps tomorrow morning I'll tell you what it is. And he kind of wraps it up and seems yeah, that went really well. I'm so cool. It's very much Count Strahd's opinion. And as they kind of pick it up, just a slight hesitation as they're holding the weapon. And they put a hand on it at one point as if for a wielding stance. And then they stop and they kind of like shake it off and they bring it back to the safe as if they considered something for a moment, and whatever it was that was balanced on that double-edged sword, they chose a different path. You have a moment while they're being so careful putting away the sword if there's anything else you want to do.
Yeah, so I'm planning to do suggestion later, so I wanted to like drop something in his drink to help suggest.
Easy enough. Easy enough. As you do that, I will say that because of how everything's gone up to now and how enthused you are about the sword, no roll needed. They seem to be underestimating you. They close up the safe and they head back over. They down the drink that you've just dosed. And it seems like any spell you choose to cast is going to take effect.
Great. So I'm going to cast suggestion to remember this night as one of the most wonderful, beautiful nights that you're gonna just lay in bed for the next 8 hours, dreaming about how amazing this night was. And completely disrobe, of course, in your bed.
Yeah. As they like finish this and their eyes kind of flick up to you, and you do these practiced mentalism tricks to ensure that every signal you're sending on a physical or on a verbal level they receive. They've been perfectly primed given everything you've done up to this point. And as they start to disrobe, they kind of waver a little moment, reminding you of that 18-year-old boy who had been drained before. And as they start to stumble towards the bed, you can see they're basically out of it. And they mumble something under their breath.
I'll help him to his bed.
As you help them to the bed, you hear them kind of look at you the same way they looked at the sword. And just under their breath, they say, "Another conquest." And they just pass out in bed.
Awesome. All right, and then he has watches, a ring, something that makes it look like who he is?
There is a ring that looks like a family ring made in an old style. Like this is an heirloom for sure.
Right.
That they're wearing.
That's what I take.
As you take it off, they grab your hand for a second and they look up at you and they say, "I like a good game of cat and mouse." And they pass out. You didn't expect someone that old to be in any way resilient to what you'd
and
play.
that strong too.
It is a little bit strange.
Yeah.
But then they pass out again.
Okay. Great. I slip the ring on. Check the safe to see if there's anything other than the sword.
There's family. There's like, this seems to be the stuff that's most valuable to him, which is why it's in this private room. And it is all documents pertaining to like an actual family tree. And looking at all these branches going back, the paper starts to get older and yellower. It looks like this is one of the most fastidious bloodlines that you can see. Someone has clearly had an obsession about their whole life.
Can I take out a picture or a camera and take pictures of everything?
Of course you can. Yes, indeed.
Then I will close it up, and then as I leave the room, I turn into Strahd and make my way.
All right. As your face kind of shimmers and takes on this older pallor, this flushed cheeks with silver swept hair, your gait, your manner, your walk, everything that you've been observing for the past few hours, it's identical. And as you exit, one of the security guards tightens up as if they had like been relaxing. And they just like immediately assume you are who you are. Do you need anything, sir?
I shoot him like the look that he shot earlier.
He goes pale.
And then just walk by.
And you make it out. And you're not there 8 hours later.
No, I am not.
You're not there when the screaming and the lamentations begin.
Not even in the country 8 hours later.
All right. Excellent.
Wait, screaming and lamentations. Is he dead? Sorry. Or was he just...
He's screaming
He's
because
pissed.
his
He's
ring has been
Oh,
stolen.
his ring. Okay. I was like, oh, the people because they're bastardized? Okay, I understand.
Oh, no. You were
No, that was...
poisoned
yeah.
and poisoned.
Yeah.
Suggestion
Okay, I
just
understand.
meant that he was...
He lost his important ring. Got it.
But anyway, so that's Count Strahd von Zarevich in 2024. Do you want to give us just a very brief even a name or anything, or are you going to hold on to that even until later?
I'll reveal it later, you know.
Okay, wonderful. So now we are going to jump across the pond. Yeah, okay. All right.
Across the pond.
Yeah, there we go. Very good, very good. We're going to jump over to a similarly intense situation, something that is a little more familiar, but the stakes are in no way lower. There's a sale going on at Best Buy. The Best Buy parking lot is wedged. There are people who are like, I'm gonna get that 74.5-inch TV. It's perfect. Wall mount, rotate, spins, backlight. You know that today is gonna be a big day.
Mm-hmm.
What do you look like when you're at work?
I just want to say we liken this to Black Friday sales.
Yes,
Just so you out there have an idea of how crazy it is.
Mm-hmm.
And it's our biggest Black Friday-esque sale we've had in a long time.
Best Buy Blockbuster, yeah.
Yeah, and I work in the Geek Squad. So, you know, we're also busy. People are fixing their electronics, and I am wearing my black Best Buy Geek Squad shirt. My hair is slicked back into a pony, as it always is. My hair is never in my face. I have my glasses promptly on my face as well. And I am currently fixing a 2024 Apple iMac.
Okay. The person that you're fixing the iMac for is on their phone, and they're going, yeah, so, you know, I heard about planned obsolescence, and I think that's just messed up that they would do that to my boy Jobs, right? Like, there's no way. There's no way, right? Like, you know, if they're built to last, right?
I'm just focusing my work, and
I just kind of look up and I say,
Yeah.
I'm like fixing his computer.
There's a line of about 10
Which we don't usually do in front of people, by the way, but this man has requested that I fix his computer.
Well, I can't let you go anywhere with my baby, you know, I've got some pics on there, so...
well, sir, we usually take it to the...
Yeah, but we just, I don't want my stuff to get out on the web, you know. I do have an OnlyFans, though, if you're interested.
I'm not interested.
Okay, that's chill or whatever. It's like, not a big deal. You can look at the pictures.
No, sir, I'd rather just focus on the work.
Yeah, that's cool. And then you hear people complaining, like, that it's taking too long. Just, like, standard stuff, but elevated because everyone's so
And
busy.
it's loud, and they're playing Christmas music, so
Okay.
people are riled up.
Yeah. The guy says to you, I think, you know, I actually saw Mariah Carey once, and she was checking me out, so I'm just saying, like, you know, I'm kind of like the Nick Cannon of the Midwest, you know what I mean? Right? I mean, I have a lot of kids.
Silence.
He like slips his wedding ring off and puts it in his pocket. He goes, so like, are you like looking for, like, what's up with you, right? You know, it's crazy.
I glance up from the computer and I just glance back down. Again, silence.
Right. It's new blue. It's a new. I haven't seen that one before. As you are working on this, what is your? Do you have a name tag? What
Yes.
does it say?
Olivia.
Okay.
Olivia is my name. Please don't call me Liv or Libby. Just Olivia is fine.
Okay.
One thing about Olivia is she's very shy, she's an introvert, but she's very damn good at her job, no matter what it is.
You start to hear this noise that somehow like breaks your concentration while you're fixing this thing. You're just hearing like the computers that track the sales, because there's always like after when you know bloop bloop, print out the receipt. You just hear that. It's a rhythm, a noise you've grown accustomed to. It starts to get intense, and you're like, oh, that makes sense. Then you look over and you can see that one of the unmanned cash registers seems to be registering something, as if someone's using it, but nobody is.
It's also linked to my cell phone.
You check your cell phone and you start to see your spreadsheets that tell you about like sales that are monitoring everything to make sure everyone else is doing their jobs correctly. Something's not right. There's a lot of sales here, and you're looking around the store and none of the products that are being registered as sold are being brought anywhere. Like you're not, and you're like, well, it could be online. It could just be online sales. You compare them to this time last year, looks like they're triple. Is there anything you'd like to do?
Something's not right. So as I'm fixing his computer with one hand now, I'm glancing at my phone, which is also tracked. It's not my department, but I just feel like I'm diligent and vigilant enough to make sure to track everything, to make sure everything's going correctly. And so I noticed that things aren't right. So then I excuse me, sir, I just need to get a part from the back and I walk to the back and I take out my phone and I try to figure out what's going on.
Okay. You can immediately tell that it looks like somebody is placing a ton of orders and doing like immediate refunds, but is tricking the system that the prices are different. Like they're buying things that are on sale and then refunding them as if they weren't on sale. Like they've found a way to like gimmick it. So they're making just like $400 every time they do this with these like insane discounts on laptops, TVs, big ticket items essentially. And you know, just given your background, that this person is probably nearby. They must have got some kind of a hard wire in to do this so easily, or you would have noticed.
So I get my handy dandy friend, which is my homunculus servant, which we have called my drone, Mark.
Yeah.
And I power up Mark.
Okay.
And I send Mark into the parking lot to try to suss out who this person
So
is.
from your phone, when you can see through Mark's eyes, we'll say that you have a drone. It's just on the roof of the Best Buy. And it goes up and it starts to do a scan. You see arguing families, you see somebody dropping a big 65-inch TV box. They didn't have somebody to help them carry it. And eventually, as you start going around, you notice smoke coming from a van that's parked off to the side.
So it's not super obvious.
It doesn't seem to be, let's say, it doesn't seem to be smoke from a fire. It just seems like somebody's box is hot. And on the side of the van is this like graffiti. It just says Warforged on the side.
So again, not obvious.
I mean, somebody has a vibe and they're okay with people noticing.
They're not ambiguous.
They probably just assume no one would be able to care or check. But you do see that there seems to be a pretty irregular vehicle there.
Okay, so I send over Mark to the... and Mark lands on top.
Yeah. And Mark has a variety of abilities to scare people, to do damage, or to do anything you would want. What do you think you might want to do with Mark?
I think first I wanna scare them.
Okay.
I'm Hufflepuff with Slytherin Rising, so you mess with me, I'm gonna get a little vicious.
Okay. Then would you like to like bang on the car? Would you like to make a loud noise? What do you think?
I wanna bang on. So I think first I wanna bang on the car, and then I wanna hack their system to stop them from doing it. But first I wanna scare them because this is my property. Best Buy is my life.
Okay. So do me a favor. Let's have you roll a hacking check. Your hacker's tools check.
Yes, which I am.
You are, yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you advantage on this because the easiest way for you to do it is to just connect with them through the Best Buy system that they're already linked into. You should be able to like get to them through that. So like you start putting, my wife actually knows computers, so apologies if I'm nervous, but she slips in a packet into she puts a data packet that gets slurped up by them. And as they slurp it up, there's now a worm in their system. Computer, digital, a virus type situation.
You liken it to like a LimeWire virus.
Yes, exactly. Yes, when you're trying
Those
to just
current LimeWire viruses.
look, when you're trying to watch the OC, when you're trying to watch the OC season 2 in Ireland, you get this LimeWire virus.
We liken it to that. You gotta watch season 2 of in Ireland only.
Welcome to the OC, bitch. Okay, so as this packet gets slurped, you're in their system if this succeeds.
And I just want to say that this is a new kind of virus, so it slowly starts to change. It's not immediate, because then obviously they would be onto me or onto someone. So it slowly starts to unravel this code that inputs into the computer that stops them from allowing.
And once the code gets input, the hardware gets defragged.
Defragged?
I used to make codes for MySpace. I know a thing or two about a code.
Yeah.
Okay, run the macro.
Okay.
Let's go.
Do I add it to anything?
Yes, you have whatever your intelligence and your proficiency is.
Together?
I think your bonus is either a +5 or a +8.
+5 for intelligence. And what was the other one?
Proficiency, which is +3. So +8 is what you've got.
Yeah. So that's 22.
Okay.
You have this guy's social security number if you want it. You are completely threaded in his mainframe. You've got all of his digits and all of his dodgets. Everything all their base belong to you.
They shouldn't have put it on the computer.
That's true, actually. What would you like to do now that you're in their system? You can even see you're monitoring what they're doing now.
I'm refunding all of the money from their bank account back into our system.
Okay.
And yeah.
And you also find you can very easily, because you're so adept at this and you rolled so high, you can figure out that you can look at their other files and these people are dumb keeping track of earnings in a spreadsheet. You can see other jobs they've pulled. You can see their communications. They've, through GChat, they've done a bunch of stuff that is highly illegal. And if you so choose, you could do whatever you want with that information.
I have connections with people, so I would like to send this information to said people that I have connections with.
Yeah. So you dial that up, maybe someone from your past, and you send them
the information.
A little link with some info. You could even send a live feed from Mark as Mark monitors them.
I do, because there's more things on that than just them hacking from Best Buy.
Yes, indeed.
So I send over all of the data that I've received.
And as you do that, Mark whacks on top of their van, and you can see on Mark's feed somebody going out, a cloud of smoke comes out. See somebody with a laptop and shorts. They're looking around. They're taking off. Their eyes are really red, and they're blinking, and they kind of see a drone, and they go. They look at the camera, or they look at their computer. They look at the drone. And then they toss their shit in the back and they run and jump in the car.
But before they toss it,
yeah,
there's an image of Mark's drone that pops up on their computer.
Watching
so they
themselves,
know.
yeah.
So
they see
know.
themselves on Mark's thing.
Yeah.
And they go, oh man.
Yeah.
They toss it in the
Oh
back,
man.
And they peel out.
Look at.
Excellent. Okay. I think we'll leave that there. And we'll move on to
Thanks, Mark.
another location. Let's go to the high seas. I'll describe first what everyone, if there was a camera here watching, Nautiloid Adventures Cruise is what we see. This massive, richest of the rich cruise ship has all of these older multimillionaire people. They've got pina coladas, but with gold flakes in them for no reason. They've got a bunch of dancers. They've got a bunch of, I'll say there's 18 different people that are all lying down on tables in a circle, and people are eating sushi off of them. What would you think was ritual sacrifice?
No, I was just wondering. You're just going dark today.
Just more blood.
Yeah.
And it's just all of the crappy stuff that when somebody goes, oh, I had such a great time last weekend, here's what I did, and you go, oh, I don't want to hear about this. This is actually maybe not nice to do. And they're doing it where there are no laws in international waters. So as the Nautiloid continues to chug along its merry course, you can see it seems to be adults only, no kids. You see some people doing a water slide that goes all the way around the boat. What might someone see on the horizon?
On the horizon?
What might someone see nearby?
Nearby, my character, he has reddish hair and dark reddish eyes, is in this amazing black suit and glasses and hat, smoking a cigarette, and he's, if you open the door, you could see he's kind of in the storage area where everybody's bags are, because they're rich and the butlers bring everything to them. So if they need anything, the butlers go to the storage area and get it for them.
Okay, so you're already on board.
Already on board.
Very nice.
That's why the horizon thing was interesting.
I understand. Very nice. So as you're kind of picking through what you can find here, there's all kinds of, there's rolls of cash that people would have brought. There's illicit, liquor, crazy expensive stuff like that. Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
I am trying to find all of the nobility, all of the wealth, and everything that they've brought with them.
Yeah.
Because I want to destroy it all.
Okay.
Ooh.
So as you know, rich people like to compete. So even though this is supposed to be bikinis and Hawaiian shirts, there's still a lot of, you know, fancy outfits for the ball that will be happening in the dining area.
Oh.
There's some pearls, there's, you know, rings and things like that. And you know, as you go through all these things that, while a lot of these would be like tech billionaires, some would be, based on where you are in the world, European elite. Somebody distantly related to the monarchy of Monaco, perhaps.
Yes.
The thought occurs to you that there would be a lot more stuff in people's individual rooms, but that would also be a risk because you're so far completely undetected.
Right.
So how are you planning on dealing with what you've accrued so far?
So I have accrued everything, and I've actually set up some remote mines in the area where all the luggage is.
Okay.
Ready to go. But in the meanwhile, I'm going to go to the gambling area, the high rollers tables,
Okay.
to get to know some of the peeps.
All right. As you kind of move through the area, could you actually roll? Do you have any tools selected for your character?
Of quarter stuff. Then
Tools like proficiencies with tools. Do you have any? I'm thinking we should make one of your skills demolition tools. Would you rather use something like Arcana for that?
She is proficient in combat.
I'm proficient in Arcana.
We'll call Arcana the thing you use for this specific kind of tech then.
Okay.
All right. Are you setting timers or are you just remote, like ready when you need to?
It's ready when I need to.
All good. Okay.
I do have a war gong.
Tool.
I have a war
Proficiency.
gong. that
Good. So you're good
One
with
never
war
knows
guns
when
as well.
one needs it.
Sounds
I
good.
acquired it on some trip to Asia.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay. So you move into an area, some gambling areas, and eventually, it doesn't take too long before you can see there are people at this particular table playing poker, and they seem to be comparing their family histories, trying to figure out who here has the most esteem in mostly defunct monarchies of various European countries.
Sure.
So you see like a Swiss person. Wait, an accent I can do.
It could be French or German.
Yeah, You see some Swiss or French or German people. You see just various people all making crazy claims. One American guy rolls up and goes, "I'm related to Samuel Clemens." And they kind of just go, "Get out of here."
American.
Yeah, indeed. Would you like to join this conversation or just listen? What are you doing?
I'm leaning over the table and just kind of like, good call. You know, one of these.
The dealer looks at you and says, "It's a $10,000 buy-in if you'd like to play."
Right. And I take some cash that I found in someone's suitcase earlier, and I'm like, easy.
Very nice, yes. Chips! Someone exchanges it for chips. They hand you some stuff. The game is in full motion as people order drinks and continue to play.
Right.
The argument between two people in particular is getting heated. One of them is like, if Monaco has a prince, then it's also got dukes. Nobody talk about the Dukes of Monaco. And the other person says, "Well, if you look in my history, I think you'll find." And he's like trying to justify, "I am fully a Duke of Monaco." That's what's happening.
The only thing good that came out of Monaco, my dear friends, is the Formula One racing, I believe.
As some people laugh, it's very much to the Monaco person feels like you're taking the other person's side. And then they look at you and they go, "Why don't you describe what you look like?"
You can't see.
Sorry.
No.
As shown. What do you look like? I was about to say something.
Right.
I was about to say something in character, and I was like,
So,
"Oh."
yeah, I've got this reddish hair and these like brownish red eyes that are currently covered by glasses because I'm cheating at poker at the moment.
Okay. All right.
And
So if somebody had to guess, what country would they assume you're from?
maybe the UK.
Okay.
Definitely.
All right. Then the monocle person goes, "And what are you, some kind of Scottish baron?" No one laughs.
My father was an earl, in fact.
Well, an earl, from where? His island?
And then I set down the royal flush, and I'm like, it shouldn't matter where one is from, my friend. As long as you have the skills and the talent, you can get anywhere in life. Maybe you should work on that. And then I scoop up the cash, and I stick it in, and like chips for money.
Yes, indeed. Somebody's there with a briefcase full of cash. They exchange it.
Yep.
And the person is still trying to come up with a comeback while all this is happening. Your shoes are bad.
And I just flick my cigarette at him.
They like fall at themselves like this. They look like they're gonna go like find security. They're like, I can't win this argument, so I'm instead going to try and use status and money. So they like start to run off. The other people are kind of like looking at you. You do see people starting to like measure you now. Just the way your demeanor in general.
Medium-sized, Sean.
The people seem to be trying to figure out if you're like out of place, and they're unsure based on your dress. I think maybe one person notices you have a literal callus on one of your hands and is shocked, and they're like, "Wait, hold on."
Manual labor.
And in their heads, they're like, "Could that be from horse riding? Maybe from polo?" And you know that as you continue to be here, there's a chance that people could cotton on to your game.
Yeah. So I take my big wings, and I'm walking over towards the bar because I would like a good amount of alcohol.
Okay. Very nice. The bartender says, what kind of alcohol? We typically, we have a specialty cocktail. It's mostly fish. It's a caviar teeny.
Ew.
Your highest alcohol levels, my good man.
Oh, well, we could, kind of like looks around. We could provide you with the best vodka that has been brewed on the top of a glacier. I've also got some poaching. You want some poaching?
Give it to me.
All right. And he like takes out no label. He takes out a bottle and he kind of opens it and goes, "Oh, this will get the job done."
Yeah, wonderful.
And he kind of like nods and he looks over and goes, "Oh yes, caviar teeny coming up." And he just seems to be fucking with these people. What do you do with your potato alcohol?
With my potato alcohol?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I am I'm like heading back towards the room, and I'm just like slowly leaking it.
Oh.
Okay, you're
Along
making a
the
little
room.
trail.
A little trail, and then just the higher VIP level room.
Sure. Yeah.
And I asked the butler, hey, do you have some string? I just need some string.
The guy goes, "Fucking rich people." Yes, I have some string. He's gone for 60 seconds and he like runs back and it came with a sewing kit.
I just give him all of the winnings that I made for you.
Oh, I don't even care that it smells like alcohol. And the guy goes, "Okay."
Right. So you see the trail of alcohol, and you see like I've also layered the string, and I've been like heading out towards the top floor balcony, basically.
Okay. All right.
I have set up for myself. Now the horizon makes sense. I've set up for myself a little boat, and I'm preparing myself, basically.
Very nice.
Yeah.
You take it away. What happens?
Going down the boat, and I'm like, these fuckers, rich people all the time. I'm like, and you see the callus is getting more, and this is why. This is why you get the callus, the rope. So my boat goes down. It's one of those. It has a propeller. It's a propeller, so it goes quickly.
Kevin's not gonna have any idea what's going on.
Yeah. And so as I'm rowing away, and it's probably sunset at this point.
I think so. Magic hour, yeah.
I'm like, they didn't even ask for my name. Damn it. Well, hopefully this will remind them. And so as I'm like far enough away, I set the thing on fire with the remote, and boom.
Okay.
All the top floors
Tell me, do you want this to be super lethal? Or do you want this to be everyone will panic for a long time until both show up to rescue them?
I want everyone to panic for a long time until boats come to rescue them.
Okay.
But the guy from earlier dies.
Give me, if you're not using a specific spell or ability, let's roll Arcana.
Okay.
I just want you to know that a 1 would be either very sad or very funny right now.
11.
11 with your Arcana
Plus
bonus.
8 is 19.
19, easily enough. I think what we see is you can see this pretend or real Monaco royalty person is on the phone. They've called someone in LA a punch-up writer, and they're trying to get like some comebacks written because they're assuming they'll see you over the course of the week on the cruise, and they're like, I really want to take them down. I said they were from Piss Island. Nobody laughed. And as they do that, they open the door into their room, and then they see what appears to be a timer ticking down, and they go, well, that's out of place. And it explodes, and let's just say they turn into a full skeleton. Immediately skeletonized, they're 100% dead. All of the staff and all of the other people just get damaged. All of their goods get burnt up and damaged, and they panic. But you know the security teams for luxury cruises like this, well, they should be good. I know in the real world they probably aren't
The
always.
European cruises are better than the other ones.
All right.
They do have like the butlers and stuff, so.
So you do get to watch. From a distance as you propeller away from this place, the Nautiloid sinking as all of these various lifeboats and other people are heading out from the area. And as the Nautiloid sinks, we will jump to the final member of our party. We are in Prim, in Nevada. We are in a casino, and we have some of the classic casino games. We've got Buffalo. You've got all the slot machines going off. It's not very busy. This is like a little outside Las Vegas. It's a place that's always like you could just gamble here, and then you keep driving for 45 minutes. And it's got everything you would expect. Some people prefer it because it's a little less exposed. Perhaps there are fewer guests, and maybe that's the point. Would you like to tell me what you look like, what you're doing here?
Yes, I am stepping out of a high rollers room with a gentleman who is extremely drunk.
Mm-hmm.
He's wearing a button up, but it's pretty sweaty. I'm wearing a very nice burgundy cocktail dress.
Mm-hmm.
Fits perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in my late 30s. However, even though I'm pretty, you might describe me as very tired looking, or someone with resting bitch face, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
My makeup looks like I've been in the casino for at least 10 hours, but God knows what time it is because you can't tell what time it is inside a casino.
It's true.
I seem like I'm also unsteady on my feet, but you can see me maybe occasionally scanning the areas, checking for where the security cameras are, or the security staff.
Mm-hmm.
As the guy leans against the wall, I'm like, oh my God, you're so funny.
He goes, and he throws up, just not even moving. He just throws up and just starts going out. He goes,
oh my God, you kill me.
"He's pretty funny, guy. You think she just got one more slot?"
I have a cigarette, and I take the cigarette pack out of his top pocket.
I love cigarettes.
And I stick a cigarette in his mouth, and it's kind of sticking on by his side. And one in my mouth, and then I'm going, do you have a lighter? And I'm patting him down. Oh, I found one, and I light us both up, and I stick the cigarette back in his pocket and the lighter, and I pat it, and I go, I gotta go to the ladies' room real quick, and I start stumbling up.
Women always pissing.
Don't go anywhere without me.
Suckers sit down here.
And I'm wobbling on my heels, but as soon as I turn the corner, I straighten up. I have perfect posture.
Mm-hmm.
I think anybody that saw her would say, oh my God, I've never seen somebody so fit before. Oh, she's also very...
We've heard this.
She's
yeah.
pretty
Casino.
short.
Yeah.
She's very petite, but frigging yoked. Or maybe the word would be cut, sinewy, right? You can see shoulder caps for sure.
Yoked is right. Yeah.
Yoked is right.
She's freaking yoked.
Yeah. And in her clutch, you can see she moves something that was in her palm into her clutch. She adds that $100,000 card chip. Yes.
Well, let's find out if you got that.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Why don't you roll me a d20 and we're gonna add sleight of hand to this.
Okay.
Do you need a
Dice tray.
Oh sure. Thank you very much. Maybe I should. All right, I got a 14, and my sleight of hand is plus 10, so I have a 24.
So with a 24, this vomiting guy who's chewing on the cigarette that you put in his lips doesn't notice that you've pickpocketed him.
Yeah.
He just slumps into one of those stools at one of the machines, and he like starts trying to figure out how to make money. He falls asleep before he makes it. He's now just across 2 chairs,
Okay.
fully passed out. And you have what were you describing that you pulled?
One of those big chips.
The $100,000.
100,000, and I add it to maybe a couple of other ones that I've been getting over the past 10 hours. And I'm exhausted. I've been very careful not to get caught. I think fantastic. My day is over, and I start making my way over to the cash out counter.
Okay.
Yes.
As you start walking towards the cash out counter just to exchange your winnings, you think you've done all this in a short enough span of time. You saved all of the pickpocketing for right at the end so that you would blend in. You think if you can just exchange it, you'll be out of here. You could be at the airport. You could be wherever you need to be before anyone
Take
figures
off these
out what's
goddamn
happened.
heels.
Yes, indeed. Take off these goddamn heels. You probably look 5'1" now, though.
I probably look 5'1", yeah.
Hey.
What are you saying? I'm giving details. As you start to head towards the checkout with like a really bored person waiting to exchange money, you hear somebody yelling off to the side. You just hear them go, "Oh, I'll have you! I'll have you!" And you like look, and there's someone leaping at one of the employees, leaping across the roulette table and like grabbing at something. And security are immediately on him, and he's like, let me go, you pricks, let me go. And as they're like drawing him out, something falls out of his hand, and it rolls and bounces, and it lands right at your feet. It's the roulette ball.
I step my heel toe on it to stop it from rolling, and then I lean over and pick it up. And I think up till now I was pretty calm because I'm very good at pickpocketing. So this hasn't been an exciting night for me. It was just work. But as I turn and I look at the roulette wheel, my heart starts beating a little bit, and I think I have a couple of hours till my flight. I can make one bet. I'm feeling tonight went really well, and I'm feeling a little lucky.
Hey, it might even help with your cover.
Yeah, I don't want to seem suspicious.
You kind of have to gamble.
Yeah,
It's the
I've
only
been
thing
here
that
all
makes
night.
sense. Yeah.
They might look at the security cameras, and it would make more sense if I just
If you
just
check,
a couple of times.
times.
So I make my way over to the table, and I hand back the ball, and I'm sure that maybe they have to switch it out.
They do. You see the. I don't know if it's a croupier for roulette, but you see the person immediately go, thank you, ma'am, and they like put it in an incinerator. They like get another one fresh. But just because they have to take these precautions.
Incinerator on the table.
Yeah.
There's a mini incinerator. It's fine. Other people.
It's 2024.
Yeah.
2024.
Right.
And other people can have spells that have to be explained. It's all good.
Are there seats at roulette tables?
There can be.
Okay,
There
so
can be. You can stand though.
I have my dress is pretty tight, but I hop up onto the thing, I mount the seat, and I pull one of the $100,000.
Smart.
And I just put it down and I say, I'm gonna bet this on red.
And the person looks up at you and goes, sure. Of course. Ready? You're the only one at this table. It's just you and the croupier. And
It's probably like 1 p.m.
Well, whatever it is, you're the only one here. There are others in the casino who like will glance over as new people like join different games to see if the table's hot or cold, right? But for this first roll on red, as we discussed, you'll need to roll a d20. So just to clarify what the green numbers, the dead numbers are.
Yeah.
If you roll a 1 or a 2, that's the green 0 or the 0, 0.
Oof.
You said red?
Yeah.
Red is 3 to 11.
3 to 11.
So you need 3 to 11?
Okay. 16.
Oh.
What?
The person looks at you and says, I'm so sorry, ma'am. We're not really supposed to say that.
Yeah. Oh.
But it's I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I paused for a second. I'm just gonna say I have 3 more $100,000
Sure.
$100,000 chips in.
And they kind of
And
look at
I
you.
Look, and I lean back and I look at the cash out counter.
A person comes over with a glass of whiskey and goes, "That's a bad beat, huh? You're gonna go again?"
And I go, yeah, I mean,
You only live.
we can't end on.
You can't end on loss,
Yeah.
right?
You gotta win sometime.
You gotta,
Yeah.
you gotta win eventually. You're due one. You're due one,
Yeah.
right?
So I take out another 100,000. I put it down and I say,
Oh, big spender over here. Hey, Mark, and he like calls over his buddies to like watch.
and I say, I'm gonna go on red. $100,000 on red.
Gotta be red sunshine.
Yeah, yeah.
Gotta be red sunshine.
Bet on red, right?
We need the 3 or 11, baby.
Always bet on red. Always
Always bet on red is what they
You got
say.
this. You got this.
19. Yeah.
Oh.
Mark comes over and goes, "You wanted me to fucking see that?" And he like leaves. The other guy goes, "I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little sweaty now.
So sorry."
I'm feeling a little sweaty.
But hey, right? I mean, if you got $100,000 to lose, probably not a big deal.
Yeah, I now it's almost mechanical. I just reach into my bag and I
God.
take out another 100,000.
Okay.
I got one more in my bag and I throw it down and I say, I'm gonna put $100,000 on red.
Guy goes, "Hell yeah, here we go." Mark, come back. Mark, you gotta watch
What
this,
is it?
Mark.
What's going on?
Wait, try this one.
Okay.
I'm scared of that one.
Ooh, this is nice.
He's like, "Don't change your dice. That's fucked up."
Okay. That's a 10.
Oh!
Everybody goes,
I
"Yay!"
grabbed Mark and I kicked him on the mouth.
Mark
I'm
on the
so
mouth.
excited.
Mark goes, "Oh." You see a cocktail waitress, 2 cocktail waitresses come over and go, "Oh my god, amazing!
Oh
Can
my
we get
God.
you anything?"
Yes. Oh my God. Can I split this? And I tip the crew. It's not a croupier. I tip the guy, the spinny wheel guy. I tip the cocktail waitresses. I'm
Uh-huh.
having a great time.
Yeah.
And I take all of whatever I have left and I throw it all down and I go, "One more on red, baby."
$300,000. $300,000 on red.
And
Don't you win more?
I can roll.
You double it.
You
Yeah,
double
so-
up.
Yeah.
If it's red or black, it's just double.
Right, so you put it so. Oh yeah, cause
Oh, you want her to pick a specific number?
that'd be crazy.
That would be crazy.
Yeah, you should pick a number, please. What if
I'm feeling really
The dude
good.
goes, yeah, pick a number.
I
And I
Yeah,
say,
fuck it.
I say,
walk
what's your
away?
favorite number, Mark? What's your lucky number?
Oh my God.
Mark, what's your favorite number?
Oh, on the 17. It's always 17.
17.
So let's just say you have to roll a 17
I'm
on the
betting
die.
300. Well, minus the tips I was just giving out.
Yeah, let's say it's a 17 on the die that you gotta hit.
I'm gonna bet
$730 for you.
$300,000 minus the tips on 17.
Okay.
All right.
Come on,
I feel
17.
like
You
we
got
should
this.
cut away.
And
You got
no,
it.
you're rolling this. I want to know.
Okay. 20.
Nat
20
20.
Nat 20 though?
I'm gonna
We
say
agreed beforehand.
that my pupils get really tight, and that's the end.
Because it's Nat 20 that she can roll again? I know in
Well-
poker you can't, but
I didn't bet on the 20 though.
Tell you what, you guys let me add something really difficult to your adventure. I'll let her roll again.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Okay. I was like, I shouldn't put this in. That'll be too
Work.
difficult.
Do it.
Well,
Yeah.
it's gonna. Okay.
Do it, re-roll.
Let's do it.
So now she wins if she gets another Nat 20 or 17.
I'll allow it.
Touche.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
20 or
Let's
17.
go.
It's not
Okay.
going to happen.
It's not gonna happen.
It's 100%. I'm
It's not
sorry.
gonna
Say that.
10%.
17. 17. 17.
5.
Everybody just kind of looks. As... Mark, what do you think you do?
Mark's like shrinks back into like the.
The guy who isn't Mark kind of like reaches. At the right time.
He's like,
Yeah.
I think you just saw Mark get a smooch, and he's like, "Is it my turn?"
ew.
Yeah.
It's kind of like dead. No one knows how to behave when you see that last. And I'll say that the ball was perfectly balanced on that last moment, like it was about to drop in the 17
Then what-
bucket, and it
Yeah.
spun.
And all the excitement kind of fades away, and one of the cocktail waitresses comes back with my drink.
She comes back with your drink, which was
I don't know, whiskey on the rocks.
whiskey on the rocks.
And she spills it on you.
I'm so sorry, darling.
And you, I think you look at your phone. I think you look at your phone and you've got 50 missed calls, 100 missed text messages, and you know who they're from.
Yeah. So me and my smudged mascara just walk our way out of there, or maybe straight back into the high rollers room again. Who knows?
As your hand is on the door of the high rollers room, you get a text message from a number you don't recognize. As you're sailing off into the distance, you get a text message from a number you don't recognize.
Uh-oh.
As you are handing this douchebag his iPad back, you get a text message you don't recognize. And as you have made your escape, maybe you're in the air right now, but you don't give a fuck about airplane mode. As you get a message from a number you don't recognize. They all say similar things, but different in the specifics. Yours says very, very clearly, as if they know more about you than you could have imagined. This random person. One of them says, "If you need a way out, get to London as fast as you can. We can help, and we've got a job." Your text says, "If you want to make a mark, and if you're looking for something important, we can provide it. Get to London as fast as you can. We've got a job. We can make it like it was. We can get it all back. Just get to London as fast as you can. We've got a job." And
That's
you
wild.
get a message that says, "We know what you're looking for. We can help. Make it to London as fast as you can."
Does it say what or who?
I didn't want to, just in case, but it can say who.
Okay.
As if they are very clued in.
Yeah.
"We know who you're looking for. We can help. Get to London as fast as you can. We've got a job for you."
I'm like, oh, good thing I'm going to London. All right.
So, what do you guys do?
I asked my manager if I can take off a couple days of work to go to London.
They go like this. They go, "You want to take off work right now? There's no way I can allow that. There's some text messages that I would like to have not sent. Is that possible?"
I look over my shoulder.
Give me your phone.
Okay. They hook you up with whatever PTO you need, taken care
Oh,
of.
it's PTO. Okay.
Hey,
It's paid
you're a manager at Best Buy for 10
Hey.
years. You've got a little sway.
Hey.
What about you?
Yeah, I text them. Sounds interesting.
Okay. And
I get an Uber to Las Vegas International Airport.
Period.
and as everybody starts to converge, I think we'll just speed up a little bit. You receive further instructions once you confirm your interest. You are asked to head to a specific pub in London. It's called the Guild. And when you head there, as each of you enter, there's kind of like a gruff person behind the bar. Who do you think would get there first? Who would be the most prompt and arrive? Yeah, sure. As you head in, the guy kind of like looks.
I'm early.
The guy looks at you. This bar is empty, and he kind of like looks down as if he's like comparing your face to a picture or something. And then he grabs some darts, and he goes, "Come with me." Walks over to the dartboard, and he's got 6 darts, and he hits 19, 16, 19, 16, 19, 16. Perfect aim, exact same spot every time. And the whole dartboard moves forward, revealing a door.
Oh, nice.
And there's stairs down. And he goes, "Come on, hurry up, head in. I'll keep an eye out for the others."
And I say, I knew that was there.
But I want to add that, by the way, I am at 5'10". I'm half orc. I'm huge.
Yes.
So
and-
everyone thinks I'm really strong,
Yeah.
but I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm only strong in my mind.
Yeah.
So I'm not, like, I'm always the front of line, but I am not a fighter. I'm only strong in my mind. So like, I just want to look, because as we go on,
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure, and
people
I
are
think
gonna-
we decided that half orc translates into Ohio,
Yeah.
which is what we went with in 2024. So as you kind of like stoop your head down as you like head down the stairs, we'll pause. Who would arrive next?
I think I was the closest geographically.
Sure, yeah.
So I arrived next.
You show up, same situation. The guy hits the darts, perfect aim, sends you down. Everybody else, pretty similar situation
I missed a couple of flights because they're slot machines in the casino.
in the airport.
Naturally.
There are a slot machine. So we'll say you show up.
I would probably have been watching the bar for a good like 2 hours before I actually walk in.
So
Okay.
you have seen, I'll say you've seen him walk in. How do you look right now?
I look like Dr. Nick from Simpsons.
Hi, Dr. Nick. Okay.
Hi, everybody.
I need to.
Okay.
I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, go for it. So you look like Dr. Nick. Are you wearing like a doctor's
Oh my
coat?
god.
Yeah, like a straight up Doctor's coat.
Is it American style or have you
American
tried to
style.
blend in? Okay.
No, just American.
So you look like
Do you
an
have the
American
reflector
doctor
on you?
in a London pub. It is an Irish pub. You notice there's
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
shamrock in the corner.
Naturally.
As you head in, it's the same process with the darts and letting you in. So I'll say that you three all arrive within a few hours of each other. You're a couple hours delayed, so I'm going to start without you
Okay.
because I think it makes sense. As you head down the staircase, you see it's a pretty expensive spot. You immediately clock there's like a computer bank area. You see these two. There are these two. Let me make sure I have the right list here. There's like 6 or 7 people down there. In one corner, you see there's what looks to be an Indian woman doing reverse bicep curls. And if you were unsure of if they were Indian before, you see a tattoo of the Indian flag here. And then as you look in the corner, there are 2 South African dudes in the corner arguing over a cricket match with the South African flag. They're arguing like brothers. One of them's black, one of them's white. Accents are the exact same. If you were listening to them, you'd think they were related. You see someone with a Greek flag at the computer station monitoring like security cameras as people are coming in, just kind of like nods. And the person who seems to be we'll say the focus of the room, like just at a desk as if they're in an office, if this is their place of business, is a dark-skinned guy with an Irish flag tattoo that seems to be waiting. So as you would walk in, they just kind of like nod, and he'd be like, "We'll give it a few minutes, but if there's anything you need, we can get it for you." And they just kind of like see how comfortable you seem to be in the area. They're like trying to almost
Suss me out.
suss you out, see if you're the right pick, maybe.
I don't say anything
Okay.
because I'm observant. But I feel like I keep seeing the Indian lady want to challenge me.
The Indian lady's looking at you like, "I'm bigger than her. I'm bigger than her."
Take her on.
She immediately racks up more weight, and like failure weight, where like this is a bad idea.
Right.
So someone in the middle of the day in an underground pub meeting new people for the first time, and they're just killing their arms.
I accidentally lock eyes with her, and then I look away.
Oh, it's on now though. You locked eyes.
no.
They didn't stare at you for the rest of their set. They keep on trucking. At a certain point, the Irish guy goes, "Be nice, Nuri," and she kind of goes. He puts down. That goes to legs. Starts doing leg press. And then when you enter, same kind of deal. They just say, "Welcome. We'll give it a minute. See if the rest arrive. We're short on time, so we won't wait too long. Is there anything I can get you?"
Just got any Bailey's Irish cream?
We certainly do indeed. You don't want poutine this time, no?
You don't want what?
You don't want poutine this time, do you?
Ah, so you heard.
We've got people all over. Like Irish pubs, you can find one anywhere. And he like sends some Baileys down, and he looks at the two of you who are now both here, and he goes, I don't think you know each other. I suppose we should do introductions. If that's okay.
I'm pouring her a shot to you and sliding it over.
I slide it back. I don't drink.
Mother's milk.
I don't drink. I watch her take the shot.
Yeah. And this guy goes, well, anyway, I'm Turlock. Turlock Bjug. He like takes the shot you didn't drink and he just puts it and he goes, appreciate you all coming. I know it can be dicey exchanging names, so I understand if there's some hesitation, but I won't reveal anybody's.
My name is Olivia Elizabeth Daith, but please just call me Olivia.
I take out hand sanitizer.
Nice to meet you, Olivia.
Olivia. The name's Jerry. You can call me Jerry Baboon. The last thing most people hear.
I'll just call you Jerry, thank you.
Well, this is going great. This is wonderful. Yeah, good stuff. And then that's when you would enter into the area.
Yeah, he takes like a couple steps down, sees everybody, goes, "Hi, everybody!"
I rub my ear.
You see the Irish guy goes, huh, and like has to stop himself from responding, like it's a deeply, deeply seated response. And he goes, "Hello there. Come on in. We've already got Jerry and Olivia.
Oh, nice to meet you, Jerry and Olivia. My name is Dr. Victor Lutskin, but my friends call me Dr. Vic.
What sort of doctor are you?
You know, the medical sciencey kind."
I look you up and down your outfit.
Yeah, it's like a disheveled like medical doc. This is what Dr. Nick looks like if no one knows.
Well, as you kind of all three are there, they wait maybe 20 minutes, and they kind of just eventually go, all right, well, 1 second, and Turlock make a call. He gets some info and he goes, she'll be here in 30. We've got one more member. Do you have any questions? Do you want to wait or will I dive in?
Yeah, what's going on?
Oh, yeah, so diving right in.
Oh, do you have any water before we begin?
Of course you do,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, I'll take some water.
I bring out my water bottle.
Oh,
It's filtered.
Now, Jean.
okay. As that gets handed, he kind of like looks to who could do that, and you see the Indian woman comes over and
Of course.
puts a bunch of creatine powder on it. Just kind of like looks at it and it's like, what?
That's so funny.
No, thank you. Just the water's fine.
She like is like, I won that one. She
Right.
smirks like,
Nice.
yeah. So they get you water. They provide you with water, and Turlock says, well, I appreciate you all coming here. We have a job for you. There's something that is time sensitive that me and my group here can't get within 100 yards of. So we need outsiders, essentially. That's why we have looked for you, because you seem to be the best in your field, and quite frankly, you're available. I'm not going to tell you everything. This will be an entire weekend of work. But let's just say that the first part should be the easiest, and if you pull that off, we'll give you a lot more information. I would say at this point, you would show up.
Okay.
Do you think you're super flustered because you've been rushing?
No, I don't think I've been rushing at all.
Okay.
Because I don't respect other people. But so when I do come in though, I'm not wearing a nice cocktail dress. I'm wearing like a matching sweatsuit, but made out of like that windbreaker material, and it has like red, white, and blue colors on it. And I have a gym bag and one of those perfect buns where people had to like put that foam donut in it. Really tight bleach blonde hair. Dark circles under my eyes, and like a pink Stanley cup.
Okay.
Mug.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you kind of walk in, the guy is like really quickly throwing the darts, but still hitting what it's trying to hit. The door opens.
I'm unimpressed.
Downstairs. They internalize that. They judge themselves. And as you go downstairs, you see everything as I've described it.
Yeah.
And as you walk in, Turlock says, looks like here's the last member of our group. Everyone's done introductions. Do you want to volunteer?
I dump my bag on the floor and put my mug on the table, and I say, I'm Destiny Star. And I sit on the floor and I start stretching and just wait for you guys to continue.
the Indian woman is activated again.
Oh no.
Crying.
And she is tired.
She's
like
activated
out of-
again. It's
she's out
crazy.
of it, but she's now seeing like another contender. So she just kind of like, you could see they're like, oh God. And they put down their pre-workout and pick up, or they put down their post-workout smoothie and they pick up a pre-workout.
No.
So Turlock goes around the room again with the introductions, just so you have the names as well. And Turlock says, this gig we have is pretty simple to start. And if you want to walk away after that, feel free. However, we can make good on what we promised to each of you. So let's just say, I would hope you're incentivized. So the details. There's a meet going down Saturday, tomorrow. There's a meet going down. We don't have a lot of information except that there's a handoff that we want you to intercept. So person X is waiting on person Y. Person X will have something that they need to hand over. We want you to grab it and grab whatever you can from both parties. Should be fairly simple. We'll give you as much info as we can as we have it. And you can do it any way you want. The main thing is we need you to grab the package, and anything else you want to get, fine by us. Just let us know about it. And you can do the job any way you want. Pretty vague, right?
You don't know what the package is?
I'd love to tell you.
Do you know how big the package is?
I'd love to tell you.
Do you know what person X and person Y look like or are?
We do know what person X looks like, yeah. We have a description, we have a person on them, but not close, as I said. Anybody with this tattoo or anybody that has their face in the Bobby's records is radioactive for this particular job, so hence contractors.
Would love to trust you, but I'm gonna need some more information first.
I also-
regarding the text.
Uh-huh.
I've also emailed you a contract. If you could just look it over, just to make sure that I'm ensured that what I receive for my work is actually received.
So you wrote up a contract for a criminal job. Does the contract specify acts of a criminal nature within the text in a way that
It's
would be...
ambiguous.
We don't have like a lawyer guy, and he like is trying to figure out what to do, and he's like, I don't want to read this. We've got like
Is it like
18
60
hours.
pages long?
And then I get to I have a computer always on me, and I just write out a quick one-page
Yeah.
document.
He kind of like is like, I don't really know. If the Indian woman comes over and slams her fist,
God.
she takes a pen and she signs.
Wow. Thank you.
She folds it up. She puts it in her pocket, and she goes. She backs off.
I say, thank you.
And Turlock just goes, right. What is it that you want to know?
Regarding the text message, the promise of the information.
You want
I'm
to
gonna
know?
I need like something that leads me to believe that you guys are telling the truth.
What if I tell you that just like we had somebody on that cruise ship, just like we had somebody on security in Eastern Europe, just like we had someone posted up in the casino. Also, that one was really easy. There was a guy just in Best Buy. She bought some headphones, so anyway, that was
Great
an easy
deal.
one. It was a good deal, yeah. Anyway, just like we had all those people, we've got somebody on Jarlaxle.
Min,
Anybody else? Any verification needed?
How do you know what it is that I want? How did you get this information?
Well, I won't say you're an easy read or anything, but
Thank you.
2 and 2 makes 4, both sides of the pond, huh? I think... I probably shouldn't say this. We are moving at a reckless pace. So our best bet is that that would be enough to get you here. And it worked. If that is good enough incentive, then
Given the nature of what my desire is, I assume you understand my apprehension.
of course. And we're not going to give you anything that could do any harm to any of us in the guild, but we have enemies that we don't mind if anything happens to them, if you catch my drift. That should be good enough for you to get what you want.
Okay.
And for you, we know what you owe Xanathar. We don't tend to go to the Waterdeep Casino very often, but we can help out. All right. Anything you need to know?
Yeah, what's this organization that you have here?
Oh, well, we don't have enough time, but Great Britain has at one time or another tried to own vast patches of land. We don't like that. So we've been combating it in whatever way we can find to do it. Some people do that militaristically. Some people do that politically. We're thieves. So what we do is we try and repatriate items and objects, and I'd love to tell you that we had a hookup and we had a great job planned for the British Museum, but we don't. I'd love to tell you that we could get the Parthenon marbles, and you see the Greek person's ears prick up. The Great Star of Africa, the two dudes watching cricket stop arguing for a moment. Or the Kohinoor diamond, and the weightlifter kind of like shakes her head. We'd love to tell you we've got a plan in place for all of these, but a lot of us in particular, because of our families, have been monitored our whole lives, going back generations. So there's certain things we need to hire out. This won't be some great victory where we get the crown jewels back. But if our information's good, then the info we get from this handoff will lead us to something bigger and more important. And anybody who wants to can roll an insight check. If there's anything anybody wants to do on that line. I suppose I must roll as well.
12.
Yeah.
8.
Nat 1.
Nat 1.
Oh.
Totally, I
8.
get it.
8 total.
No, 8.
Are you rolling or?
I just care about the money.
Okay. So with a 12, you are the closest. Essentially, they do know more. They know more than they're giving you, but they also don't know you that well, any of you. So while the hesitation might be understandable, it certainly isn't helpful to you. But it's really about whether or not you're willing to push.
Well, your friend did sign the contract, so
She did, yeah.
although I didn't see the contract signed, I will assume you wouldn't try to cross me. Because if you know about my past, then you know what I'm capable of. So I will say that I am in.
All right. We've got no problems with anyone here or any jobs you've pulled, as far as we know.
Because of my Nat 1, like, I'm like a little choked up by her story, or by their story, his story, and I was like, yeah, that's really good. That's good.
That's really good. It's good.
Okay, good. Baboom, how about you?
Oh, Baboom.
Baboom's been in.
Baboom's been in. Baboom's now just like taking that Irish Baileys
Yeah.
and putting it on fire just for fun.
Okay. This very creamy alcohol takes a lot of burning, but you like are using a lot of chemicals. Most of it is coming from stuff you brought. You're getting it. And Destiny, you just kind of nod. It's all about the benefits.
I'm kind of waiting for everything to settle down so I can start asking specific questions about what job we're pulling.
Okay. Turlik just says, well, all right then. We have an accord.
So we should like know what we're like good at, right? To like figure out how to.
You want to explain each other's specialty skills, you mean?
Sure.
Well, I'm not going to go first. Doctor,
As you can see, I am a medical doctor.
what's your PhD in?
The goatee says otherwise, my
What's your PhD in?
And then like, and then we've been talking for a while, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then he'll turn exactly into like Jerry Baboom
Mm-hmm.
and sound like Jerry Baboom, like, yeah, I'm totally.
Wow.
I'm not an actor. Not an actor.
Wait, what was your Jerry Baboom again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like,
British accent.
Jerry Baboom.
It's uncanny.
I'm gonna light things up fire, blow things up.
That's the Cartoon Network version, I think.
So.
And then turns back into Dr. Vic.
Yeah, and it's a flawless imitation.
so funny.
Unfortunately, that is what comes across is a flawless imitation.
Wow.
Very, very good at this.
It was like you were in a mirror.
Yeah.
I was not expecting.
And anyone else volunteer after that?
I can pick locks and pick pockets, and I can get into places that are too difficult and small for people to get into.
Anything can be turned into an explosive. Anything can be turned on fire. And I'm just doing like little an artificer, is it what the magic where you just makes like the colors or whatever. I'm just like
Like a prestidigitation type thing. Yeah.
I'm just using that and like showing the colors. Just
So
like,
a minor pyrotechnics, perhaps.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. You're basically like those things at Halloween in Ireland. We have little bangers and a thing.
Yeah.
and you throw them.
Those things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I am a cybersecurity officer. I hack things. I can get into any program, any computer, and I control computers, so.
With that being said, we have a picture for you of the person you're trying to intercept. And at this point, they kind of show on it's a full printout picture. They seem to have tech here, but they don't rely on it exclusively.
Which frustrates me.
You're assuming that's the reason, right? That they're like, maybe we shouldn't have anything too sensitive around here. So what you see here on the picture is a redhead. They are wearing, with some green affectation, there's some like signs that they work in an office or something along those lines. And I will say actually, anyone who wants can roll history. That would actually give you a clue here.
I will.
Oh, I have high history. 20.
I rolled it at 20.
You rolled in that 20?
Well.
You guys,
Need I not share then?
Wait, plus
23.
I rolled a 6.
14.
14.
Oh.
Well, except for you, perhaps you guys might be better traveled or something, but you immediately recognize this is a Lloyd's of London bank teller uniform.
Okay.
So it seems like the person that is in this picture must work there, or at least they dress like they work there, and they have a briefcase. They're just holding a briefcase. The picture seems to have been taken without their knowledge, right? This is a candid from across the street.
Do they share this information with me?
Yes,
Okay.
they.
That's the Lloyd's of London.
I don't
the bank.
travel much. I just use my computers.
Oh, we passed one from the airport. Anyways.
So they say he works in Lloyd's Bank, the one on 185 Baker Street.
Not the other one.
Not the other one. You said you rolled a nat 20 on history.
Yeah.
Lloyd's of London at 185 Baker Street is actually famous from a 1971. You can look up the Wikipedia and choose to share it or not, but essentially inspired by a Sherlock Holmes story, a bunch of people rented a building nearby and then dug a tunnel under it and robbed the place. So that's the only thing of note there. Next to it now is a Taco Bell.
I'll tell everybody about
Yeah.
Yeah, the famous robbery in September 11th, 1971. You know.
Can you tell us about the Taco Bell?
The Taco Bell was
Founded in.
I like Taco Bell.
Is there anything else you would notice? I think the only other thing they say is the general area they've seen them. They presume it's a path to work, which is their home or apartment is nearby, and they don't really give you info on how they came by that there would be an exchange happening. They just say there is an exchange going down.
Does this person have a name?
Yeah, but I mean it's a little embarrassing.
Is it?
Embarrassing
20
for who?
there.
Their name's Charlie Brown.
Oh wow.
Oh,
But
Bless
they're
you.
they're
Bless
British,
you.
so I don't like. They might not know. I don't know.
That's
I don't know.
Okay.
But,
and then does Charlie Brown have any Lucy's?
Or Snoopy's.
Snoopy's?
There's a sister named Sally Brown.
Sally Brown.
Yeah.
Okay, so this redhead who works at the bank is passing a package to a second person. We need to intercept that package.
Indeed.
And do we have any information about that second person?
That's what we're light on, unfortunately.
Okay.
And
We
what is,
also don't know exactly what's in the package.
what's today?
Today
Date?
is one moment.
She said they're meeting Saturday. I just don't know how much time we have.
I thought it was tomorrow.
Saturday's tomorrow.
Saturday is tomorrow, but it's Friday night right now.
Okay.
Okay.
So like 7 p.m. So you've got time.
But not too much.
not too much time.
Is Sally Brown also live in the city?
I think. Hold on. He like goes over to the people arguing over cricket and is like, asks them a question. They go to a computer, they look some stuff up, and they come back and they go, yeah.
Olivia, would you happen to be able to find Sally Brown?
Consider it done.
And I pull out my mini laptop.
Sure.
It's my I have different laptops for different jobs. So,
Makes
so I stay
Makes sense.
organized.
Being behind you in an airport is insufferable.
To everyone but me.
Yes, because you
And it's-
need to follow the rules. You've
No.
got to make sure. I get you.
So I start typing into the database. I'm looking up.
And what information would you like to know about Sally Brown?
Sally Brown, where she is, dating profile, how to find her.
Wow.
Hackers.
ASL.
That'll be a hacker.
I pause at dating profile.
It's all good info from people
right.
like that.
I've found 4 Sally Browns. Is there anything more specific I can type in that would help me locate?
You have the brother's name, which will help narrow it down, and the brother's,
Charlie Brown.
job.
job.
Okay.
You can just make a hacking tools check, and we'll just
Yeah.
see how good it is, and
I'll do that.
More info.
So now that I've done this, I'm gonna do a hacking tools check.
Mhm.
Do I get to add anything?
Is that +8?
+8, I believe. Yeah.
Wait, why is it +8? I don't know if I did that math right actually. So don't beat me up. It's my what plus what?
Is your intelligence?
Intelligence plus proficiency. I don't
So
remember.
it's only 5.
Do you have expertise in it?
Yeah.
So it's +8, because you would add another 3 on.
Copy that. So there was 8. Okay.
But it is +8. That's what I remember.
Oh.
19 plus 8.
27.
That's good. Got it all.
You immediately find out that they're on a trip.
Sally's gone.
Some swanky spa in Germany.
Oh dang.
And that she's on Hinge and
Oh, wait.
Tinder.
Can you pull up any videos that show her speaking and the way she looks?
I don't know if I can pull up videos, but I can pull data from her phone, maybe a conversation.
You can find social media videos.
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah.
say with that high of a roll,
Yeah.
even if she doesn't have her own, you find social media.
And her page is private, but I've hacked into it.
Mhm.
Okay.
You can definitely find pictures and video of just like various events, maybe a graduation picture, right? Stuff like that.
I sent the videos to your phone so you
Great.
have them.
All right, so I just started like pouring over everything she gave me.
Okay, sounds good.
I am writing things down in a little notebook, but I'm asking do we know anything about when this drop is happening? How long do we have to intercept?
Sometime
I do.
tomorrow. We don't know when.
Tomorrow? And then do we have any information about where Charlie lives?
Yeah, we have his apartment. It's pretty close by the bank. We can give you that.
Okay.
Before we begin, does everybody have a cellular device?
Oh, I should say, if you need gear, you should meet Crushley. He'll furnish you with things that you need.
Crushley? Who's Crushley?
Crushley, he's just our gear man. Now might actually be a good time for this. I've got to check on something. Boys, and he points at the 2 people watching cricket, and they go, "Oh, please, just wait 15. Wait, hold on. South Africa.
Nice.
Give us a minute.
Nice.
Anyway, they slowly like have to unplug the TV, so now they're watching on a phone as they're like moving shit out of the way. There's another secret
Of course.
fully behind this thing, and you guys can head down if you would like.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I grabbed my bag.
As you head down, there is a massive, rotund, incredibly like full of energy, excitable guy down there, and he seems to have been like working on a bunch of gadgets and things like this. And as you walk down, he goes, welcome, welcome. What are you having?
Are you Crushly?
I'm Crushly. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Hello, stranger.
Hello.
And he's got gear fucking everywhere, all over the place. And he says, what exactly are you interested in?
I'm already touching every single thing.
Infatuated. As you go around this stuff, some of it is not as good as your gear, right? Some of your own things will be better than this stuff, but there is some specific stuff there. And he says, window shopping. Would you rather I provide a menu, or is it omakase?
Menu would be nice.
All right, well.
Omakase guy.
Oh, mixed messages. Well, I suppose I could just show you what I'm most proud of. And he's like flying around this room, grabbing shit and bringing it over. The first thing that he pulls out is a really intricately designed. You immediately know it's a grenade of some kind,
Right.
and you know it's not just a grenade. And he takes it out and he says, "This here is a beholder grenade. You throw this thing, it won't do any damage. But when it goes boom, it'll make a fast pulse, electromagnetic pulse. For 60 seconds, no electronic devices will operate within 100 feet.
I like it.
I've only got one,
I
but
like
it's
it too.
yours." He kind of like goes,
Well, what else do you got?
yeah, I'll leave this here
Right.
for a moment.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
I wasn't expressly informed if you were the violent type, but been working on some special hollow point ammo. And he pulled out these, he's only got 10 of them, but they look like just really artfully made hollow point bullets. He says, I call these.
Sorry, I tried to see if I could say something before I
Did you say
sneezed.
penguin?
What? Bless you.
Peppermint penguin?
You got one. Nice.
I tried to say pineapple.
Just
Oh,
let me know.
Well, this is Vorpal hollow point ammo. And they do go snicker snack. You can review these as you would like. This one I guess I'll hold on to till someone tells me where to put it.
I just wanted to be.
I'm pretty surprised that somebody in here might have a gun.
As you perhaps show some of that surprise, the Crutchley goes, well, the coppers may not have any, usually. But just in case, we knew you were coming from all over America, etc., and they really don't let me play with these things often enough. He takes out some goggles. These are blind sight goggles. Vision in the dark, but better. You can look at that as well. And then he takes out 4 identical items, and they look a little like blue small bricks.
You hear that over there?
And he takes them out and he says, these are cell phones.
What?
The Nokia 3310, indestructible. They will allow you to cast sending and message an unlimited amount of times per day.
Oh, nice.
Oh, we have unlimited data, is what you're saying.
Unlimited data. They're just cell phones. Some magic doesn't.
Just burners.
You can also play Snake.
I love
Everybody
that.
has their.
Everybody gets a cell
Oh,
phone.
everybody gets.
Everybody gets a Nokia
yeah.
3310, my first cell phone.
Yeah, yes.
And then
2024?
yes.
Okay.
Well, but the thing is, these are difficult to hack. Yeah, they're closer to radios than cell phones.
I used to have one of these phones.
We all did. At the end, they'll just be cockroaches and Nokia phones, I think. And then, and he kind of like looks around to see it, like he's trying to judge whether you guys would be interested, but he's got what looks like a baggie of powder in his hand. And he kind of looks around and he says, I'm not sure if any of you partake, but there's a new drug here in foggy old London town.
Dr. Vic loves drugs.
Oh, man after me own heart.
Dr. Vic loves drugs.
This right here is haste.
Mm.
You want to read that description out, Michael?
Sure. 5 doses. The street drug might be militarized grade methamphetamines cut with zinc powder.
Oh, that's good. Zinc's good for you.
Yeah, there you go. It's healthy.
Healthy.
It's healthy. Yeah, it's good for you. It might be powderized adrenaline mixed with ice pop prime.
Oh.
So there's problems with it then. Maybe it's a placebo. Maybe it's magic. But it gets the job done. Effects of haste for 1d4 rounds.
All right, you're taking that one.
Forever chemical.
Well-
No, I can switch back.
Well, nobody needs to not have haste because there's 5 doses.
You want some
That's
drugs?
true. We can all have.
I don't do drugs.
I
We should
definitely
let the
do
doctor
drugs.
rules on.
Everybody can take a little taste.
Okay, maybe I'll take like 1 dose.
You guys divide it amongst yourselves. Whether and are you sticking
I'll
with
take
what he
one.
gives you, or are you gonna?
Yeah, I really like these goggles, so I don't want to take more than my share.
Okay.
I'll take 1 haste.
As a halfling converted to a gymnast, you don't have dark vision, so those would be beneficial to you.
Sorry. I think I have dark vision, right?
You do, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Would anyone like the beholder grenade?
Would love, but I am a gentleman, so I will not.
Have you heard all of them?
Cheers.
Or is that there one last one? I just want to know before
Why
I
you
start
look at my
partying.
secret pile?
Is there more? Is there more?
I think there's more.
There's
This
more.
is all we've got.
What's that?
The beholder grenade.
No.
You guys in the real world are looking at my desk with things that I have created.
Uh-huh.
I'm describing what you see in front of you in the
Okay,
store.
I don't see anything else.
You don't see him hiding anything from
Right.
you.
So I just
Perception?
Can I roll perception?
Yes! Sure! Yes! I'm just trying to say that while you guys are seeing something, there might not necessarily be anything. in front of you.
22.
There's a shit ton of guns here, man.
Mhm.
He's got guns that presumably have serial numbers filed off. He's got, billy clubs, nightsticks. He's got other things that he assumes you guys don't need, but you are totally free to have if you weren't able to smuggle them on the plane or whoever you got.
Do we have what's that right there? Or are you holding on to that that's down there?
Crushley is holding his fucking ball bag right now. He's scratching. He doesn't have any other stuff.
Okay.
Okay, no problem. I without really consulting people, I just
Mhm.
put these blind sight goggles in my gym bag.
Are you okay if I will use it for the group.
Right, of course.
It's fine.
I'm a gent of my word. What can I
I've
say?
only got one of these.
Does anyone want the Vorpal Hollow Point ammo?
There's 10 rounds. You can divide them any way you want. Just make a note on your sheets.
I don't think I have a gun.
Well, can I think we'd say fire. What's it called? Fire blast. What's the cantrip called?
Firebolt?
Firebolt. Like firebolt would be a gun.
Well, it could be, but that will work for weaponry, is the idea. That's +3 ammo.
Can I equip
Right,
that to
okay.
Mark?
In theory, you could, yeah. If Mark fires bullets, you totally could.
Mark?
Does he have ranged attacks, the homunculus?
Oh
Or
wait,
is he
this
only-
mark? There's another mark.
The drone.
Oh, the drone needs a mark too. Okay.
That
It
got
doesn't.
sucked
I
in my
mean,
brain.
it doesn't say. He can just do what I do.
I will look up homunculus to see if they have range stuff, but the idea would be if you have a reskinned crossbow or short bow, that would probably be a gun, I would assume, if you want to call it a gun.
Mine's a burner.
Yours is a burna.
I have a
Do
cross.
you want to describe what a burna is?
It's a less lethal firearm that's like shoots pellets of like pepper spray.
That's hilarious. Love it.
Okay.
I don't have. Yeah, because I'm not equipped with any weapons.
You do have the ability to use simple and martial weapons as an artificer, so it's up to you.
Yeah, if I can put it on Mark, that'd be sick.
Checking right now. Attacks.
I just don't see if it says anything about.
He does have ranged weapon attacks. So yes, if you guys want, somebody can take some of them and you can just divide the number 10 in any manner that you would like between any guns that you
I don't
have.
need
You
a
can
lot.
give it all to Mark if you want.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
That's good.
gonna do the
Do you want to read what they do?
Yeah, so it's +3 ammo to attack and damage. In addition, it makes it ignore resistance to piercing damage. The weapon ignores resistance to piercing damage, sorry. And then when you, if the creature has at least one head and you roll a 20, you explode one of the creature's heads.
Oh yeah, we can get that tomorrow.
Oh.
Okay. And it's not if you roll a 20, you can.
Dang.
It's if you roll a 20, their head pops. Just so you know.
Nice.
Plops.
It explodes.
So then, since I have this for Mark,
Are you sure?
would it make you happy if I keep you this?
I would love to.
Pass it on down the
All
line.
right.
Pass it on down the line. By the way, Crushley is just beaming. He's so pleased that there's even a discussion of who gets what. Crushley is just like really happy. You can tell there's a chance that the goal of the guild is to be not noticed, so he doesn't get to use half of his stuff.
Right.
He's like making stuff, and they're like, "We don't need that.
Huh.
We don't need that at all." Okay. In the interest of time, now that you've been given these things, what is your first step?
For me, I'm trying to already start mimic Sally.
Okay.
And I'm like trying to brainstorm reasons why I had to come back home, and I have to see Charlie immediately.
Okay. Sounds good. You, I believe, with your skill set, your abilities, spells, and just your just characteristics, you don't have to roll for that. I don't think. Like,
No,
you
I
just do it.
automatically changing.
So you're good. You're good on that one. Do you want to say you look like her now?
Yes.
Okay. He comes out of a bathroom, looks exactly like Sally.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Which, by the way, you guys don't really see. If you'll allow me, I don't think they ever see you like put on makeup or like a wig. They don't. see that.
It almost looks like you see the face like changing as like I'm thinking. It's like changing.
Yeah. I'm super weirded out, but I think maybe that I'm losing it a little bit because I haven't been sleeping. I blame it on myself.
All right.
I would like to, depending on what time it is, either try to break into his apartment to get more info or wait till he's asleep to break into his apartment to get more info if it's after work hours.
Well, it's 7 p.m. right now.
So probably
you
jump with work.
choose.
Now's a good time.
Well, you could also go. You could try and find out where he is, and then make your decision, right?
Okay.
Because that would be how you would know they're not at home. If you
I
could
think-
see them.
Right. Because I don't know where to start, I might go to the apartment first because it might be nearby.
You have
Well,
the
it's-
address.
See if there's
The,
anything there.
the address of his apartment and the address of his work. So we
They're
can-
pretty near. Oh,
Well,
okay.
You can also just ask Turlock, because they obviously had someone on him at some point,
Sure.
but just not as close as they would need to be to get the job done.
Yeah. I'll
can
just
ask
propose
if they
that
have-
for now, but then see what everybody else is doing. So.
Okay. Turlock goes. We'll see. We can't really make any moves, but we can see if somebody could get eyes on them.
Great.
Yeah, and I'm talking to Olivia. I'm like, do you think should we try the tunnel underneath as the escape route, or should we try going from the front?
Olivia looks down and she says, I had a really long flight and they did say there was a Taco Bell nearby. So I was just wondering if I could just
I've never had a taco.
grab a quick bite. I can't work on an empty stomach, and maybe I can use some of my devices to get a better look for us so we don't have to get near the action.
Well, I'd love to buy you a taco if that's okay. We can talk more about this.
You said Taco Bell's nearby, right?
It's literally 2 doors
I don't-
down
I don't
from
get-
the bank.
I don't get in the action, so I'm like, I'm not trying to be up in his apartment.
Use the free Taco Bell Wi-Fi.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
exactly.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Actually, it's unsecured, so I wouldn't use that one.
Right,
but yes.
right.
Even though it's
Maybe it's a
nighttime, Jerry puts his glasses back on
Hell yeah.
and puts his hat on to hide his red hair.
Okay.
I run into the bathroom. I'm used to making changes in the bathroom constantly at different gyms and stuff. And I changed into just black pants, black t-shirt, black baseball cap, just a nondescript type of clothing that I could streetwear.
Sure. Yeah. It wouldn't look out of place in London and in the era that we're in.
Yeah.
All right.
Did Crutchley have any other fun weapons that we can
Guns. You've got like a variety of different non-lethal and lethal weapons.
Great.
Anything that you could get that would just be an item, right? Non-magical,
Yeah.
but he just has items.
Okay, yeah, I'll take.
What are you
I don't
looking
have a gun, so I'm gonna.
at? What is your class in D&D?
Wizard.
I'm a wizard.
So I believe you can use a light crossbow.
Yes. I'll
So
take the same.
he gives you what would be the equivalent of a light crossbow, probably a handgun. So he'll give you a handgun, and he just says, "That won't jam. I've made sure of it." And he hands that over. And as you guys kind of seem to be ready to at least move out into the world, Turlock just kind of brings you in and says, "Like I said, we can't offer too much in the way of actual physical support. All I'll say is we've got no love for anybody involved in what these people are trying to pull. So it's on your conscience. We don't mind whatever you do. Just
Wait, you're saying to kill them?
I'm saying I don't care.
Because I'm not killing anybody.
That's
I'm not trying to go to jail.
That's up to you. Listen, it's your plan at this point. And while I'll struggle with not being in the action, any of us being involved will only make things harder. So you're on your own. I'd ask you that if you've got heat, don't come directly back here. those cell phones, they've got my number in them. If you need to contact me.
I step forward and I say, although I'm not willing to kill anyone, I'll do what's necessary to get what I want.
And I step in and say, Lloyd's of London, Bank of the Rich.
That's true. And look, we don't know if the bank's even involved. It could just be that the banker's one of their people, or I don't know. You'll hopefully find out. But this is where I leave you for now, at least. So may the road rise to meet you, and the wind be always at your back. And for God's sake, have a bit of fun. And with that, that's where we're going to end the first episode of Roleplay Grab Bags London Heist. Maybe Kevin will talk next time.
Never talking.
We'll
Great
see you
job,
guys.
Kevin.
Thank you for watching. Excellent work, everybody, especially Kevin.
Good job, Kevin. Yeah.
We're excited for episode 2
of the game.
Looking forward to see what shenanigans and chicanery comes up with our crew. Thank you to everybody. Oh, forgive us a like and subscribe, for goodness sake. For goodness sake. Enjoy your pumpkin spice, and we'll see you soon.
So
Thanks,
the
folks.
episode's over?
The episode's over.